It all started with a seed, planting the beginning of a powerful movement, cultivating into a magnificent tree bearing the fruits of Islam. Muslim American society, a symbol of faith, tarbiyah charity, education, is responsible for building this tree of character, keeping its roots firm, evolving its branches in the sky into the ideal representation of Islam. Mass Quran Institute is a pioneer in Islamic and Quranic education, and one of the most significant branches of this organization. Focusing on delivering a balanced understanding of the Quran Institute applies state-of-the-art techniques and programs to achieve this goal. The Institute strives to develop future leaders that put the words of Allah into action. Imar Centers are signature programs of the Mass Quran Institute. The centers aim to inspire students to memorize the Book of Allah, and it graduates students that memorize a minimum of half a juz each year. The centers expanded to various regions including Bridgeview, Orland Park, north side of Chicago, northwest Indiana, and Champaign. The program now serves close to 400 students in all locations. Quran Blossoms is another chapter of success in the Mass Quran Institute. Besides nurturing Islamic values in children ages 3 to 5 years, the program graduates students memorizing 2 juz of the Quran. In 2012, the program served 58 students in Bridgeview and 26 in Orland Park. There is currently a total of 84 students in both locations. Al-Amal Blossoms is the newest addition to the Quran Institute programs. With 12 students aged 1 to 3 years, the program attempts to instill Islamic values in our children at a very young age. The program was established in September of 2012 at the Quran Academy of Orland Park. July of 2012 witnessed the inauguration of a unique Quran program called Quran, My Lifetime Venture. Under high demand, the program that started with 30 students in July expanded to 3 locations and added 56 more students from both genders, as young as 8 and up to 50 years of age. The program focuses on memorizing the whole Quran in 5 years, perfecting students' Quran recitation while connecting them to Allah and His words through various spiritual and entertaining activities such as monthly qiyams and basketball tournaments. Another significant branch in our tree is Mass Youth, building up the youth of today to become heroes of society. Mass Youth concentrates on 3 aspects: tarbiyah, spirituality, and activism. These tracks together cultivate the potentials of our heroes by developing their skills, expanding their knowledge, and providing the resources to bring about positive change in the local communities to build a better world. Numerous activities, events, and projects, the year 2012 was a busy year for Mass Youth Chicago. Camp Transformer, a 4-day camp, aims at providing tarbiyah through action, with bonding activities and spiritual retreats. In the footsteps of the true legends, 65 people joined the memorable 5th annual Mass Youth Umrah trip, a journey filled with memories that last a lifetime. One of the most important Mass Young Youth programs is the summer-long intensive camp. The camp seeks to develop our youth by providing them with unique leadership skills. Serving the Creator by serving the creation. This is the goal of Mass Youth Give. To demonstrate the relationship between faith and activism, Mass Youth mobilizes young people during Ramadan to instill the Islamic spirit of social responsibility. Working closely with Orland Park Quran Academy, Mass Young Youth developed Ibad-ul-Rahman weekly program. The program educates more than 140 youth about the issues and challenges they face in today's culture. A newly implanted branch in our tree is the Mass Outreach. In the past 12 months, Mass Outreach was working to build trust and understanding between communities by voicing Islam with a credible, comprehensive, and educational voice. Through community unity events, Mass Outreach provides opportunities for collaboration to bring people together, such as One Community, One Meal Oak Lawn Interfaith Dinner, and an interfaith gathering for Martin Luther King Day. The Islam and Muslims in America Awareness shows Muslims through the lens of Islam, providing accurate, reliable, and comprehensive information through projects such as Muslim American, American Muslim Photo Exhibit by photojournalist Robert Gerhard, and Islam and Muslims in America educational workshops. The Nexus takes a step further, bringing to you different educational monthly series that provide discourse and dialogue, featuring the Parenting Series and Healthcare Series. Due to such high demand from the community, the Parenting Series was repeated for the second time. Recently, through the Going Green initiative, Mass Outreach is developing educational and institutional practices into eco-friendly environments, following in the footsteps of our very own environmentalist, the Prophet, peace be upon him. Working closely with Mass PACE, Mass Chicago had a leading role in the success of the first annual Mass PACE Conference held in Teaneck, New Jersey. The conference is the first of its kind, hosting leaders and decision-makers from national and local Muslim communities across the United States representing various Muslim organizations. The conference also welcomed high-ranking government officials and foreign governments' delegations to come together on a common platform and discuss the need for an American Muslim leadership to empower the local communities. The most significant special event that Mass Chicago hosts and organizes is the annual Mass ICNA Convention. From December 21st to 25th, the convention brought 8,000 attendees nationwide, hosted outstanding guest speakers, making a movement, discussing, and engaging spiritually and intellectually in the renaissance of the Muslim Ummah. In response to President Obama's request asking Americans to find an event and serve others in their community, the Presidential Inaugural Committee sought Mass Chicago as an official site for volunteers during the National Day of Service. And now, the bearing fruit of this tree is the new Mass Chicago building. For the past 3 years, we have been raising funds to complete a state-of-the-art building that will host our future activities and community events. The building will house 10 classes for the Quran Institute and youth activities, 4 offices for employees, a lecture and workshop hall, and an educational library. The building is in its final stages. With your generous support, the building will be open before this Ramadan. Inshallah. Mass Chicago, the timeline of community service and personal development, supporting, nurturing, enduring.